Guys, welcome to the third episode of my FIFA 16 Leicester City career mode. Guys, thank you so much for the support on this series so far. If you guys can show support yet again on today's episode, make sure you go ahead and drop a like rating. Can we hit over 500 likes? That will be insane. Drop a comment down below that I can respond to, and make sure you also click that subscribe button if you are new around here. Also catch up on any videos that you may have missed from me, not from this series but also my FIFA 14 flashback career mode, and also sit down Saturday, the first episode that did go up Saturday that just passed. As we're heading into the third episode of the Leicester City career mode, heading into the first game of today's episode. In the last episode we did start the BPL season. If you did miss episodes number 1 and 2, there will be a series playlist down below in the description. Go catch up on the episodes that you may have missed, as we're coming up against Bournemouth. And in the last episode, like I did say, if you did miss it, go catch up. But I am going to let you guys know what happened gameplay wise. So we made a few signings in the last episode, but gameplay wise we had 3 games in the Premier League. We drew 2 of them, and we did win the final game against Tottenham Hotspur at home. And that is going to give us a loads of confidence going into this game against Bournemouth. You guys can see I'm still not too sure with the formation that I want to go with, the formation that suits my side. That's why I went with the 4-4-2 in this game. You guys did see in the last episode I went with the 4-3-3, sorry, not 4-4-3. I went with the 4-3-3, and still testing out the formations, trying to see which one works best with my Leicester City side. So we had a chance during the first half, but in the 49th minute, Dyer plays a through to Kramaric, and Kramaric is actually going to score the goal. And in the 50th minute, it's Bournemouth 0, Leicester City 1. In the early stages of this second half, you guys can see that we've given ourselves a 1-0 advantage. No Jamie Vardy on top for this game. It was Kramaric and also Okazaki who did score in the game against Tottenham Hotspur. As in the 74th minute, it's Wilson for Bournemouth who looks to get on the attack, as he plays it outside to Daniels. Daniels plays it to McDonald, who takes a shot. Schmeichel with a very good save there. And that shot really went straight to Schmeichel in goals. But during the second half, I did make a few substitutions. You guys can see Jamie Vardy coming on. Also Pereira, and Pereira has started off this season very well, starting in every game except for this game against Bournemouth. I decided to give him the rest, as in the 82nd minute it's McDonald who plays it to Distan, the centre back, the Bournemouth captain, the centre back who pushed up for this attack, and he sort of proves why he is a defender. He didn't really do too well with that attack. As in the 89th minute, a ball gets played to the newly substituted Jamie Vardy. And it's Vardy who's going on attack, almost lost the ball. Vardy still on it, does lose it, wins it back, plays it to Dyer. Dyer plays it inside to Inler. Inler plays it back to Dyer. Sees a huge gap left in the Bournemouth defence. It's Dyer with the shot. It's an easy goal. He took that shot really on the penalty spot. And in the 90th minute, at full time, the game is gone in. Bournemouth 0, Leicester City 2. Yes, guys, we have kicked off today's episode. Fantastic form. Fantastic way to kick off today's episode. Bournemouth 0, Leicester City 2. Kramaric and also Dyer with the goal. A fantastic way to kick off the third episode of the Leicester City career mode. You guys know that the upcoming month is dedicated to Pereira when he does come to training. He's almost a 69 overall already, and we did pick him up when he was a 66 overall. He's almost gone up by 2 or 3 overalls in about 1 month in this career mode, as we have transfer deadline day in this career mode series. And I was thinking if I should sign a player, and I really felt like from the first 4 games in the Premier League season and the friendly games that we did play before the Premier League season, I felt like I needed another centre back. Our centre backs are quite old, they are aging quite a bit. That's why I'm going to put in an offer here for Kurt Zouma. Chelsea wants £16.5 million for him. I'm going to offer him £11.5 million. Let's hope that Chelsea can accept that and Kurt Zouma can join the club, as a 20-year-old is going to go out on loan. You guys know I want my 17, 18, 19 and 20-year-olds going out on loan, getting some first team action elsewhere, as surprisingly Chelsea actually accept my £11.5 million bid for Kurt Zouma. We're doing the contract. Will Kurt Zouma accept the contract? No, he won't. Kurt Kurt Zouma does not want to leave Chelsea. He wants me to give him a crucial first team player. I gave him an important first team player. He said he wants the crucial first team player. Yes, he's making the jump from Chelsea to Leicester City. Obviously, he wants to be the main part of this Leicester City side. And to be honest, 20 years of age, Kurt Zouma is probably already has a higher overall than both of my main centre backs. He has loads of potential. You guys can see dark green and light green stats already. He's only 20 years of age. And Kurt Zouma can only get better. 78 overall. He can also play as a right back and a CDM. If I was going to use him outside of the centre back position, I probably will only use him as a right back, and that's going to be very, very rare when I do use him as a right back. That is it for transfer deadline day. Transfer deadline day has ended as we have one of our central defensive midfielders, a new defensive midfielder. He's actually pulled his hip flexor. He's going to be out for 12 days. So we're going to see what that injury does do to our side. Like I did say, transfer deadline day is over, and now we're going to have to push on into the first half of the season with no more transfers. Shorty, a wanted man. There is going to be a few international management offers, and I'm sticking away to them. I really don't want to do an international management offer. I'm thinking about it, but I'm not too sure. You guys can maybe persuade me in the comment section down below, but I'm not too sure at this moment if I do want to branch out into international management or just keep this fully dedicated Leicester City career mode. We're currently sitting sixth in the table. You guys can see that we've played 4, we've won 2, we have also drawn 2. We haven't lost a game, we haven't conceded, and we're the only team in the league who has not conceded yet, which is awesome to see. And in the last episode, after the 3rd game in the Premier League season, we were the team with the least goals, and we were the only team who did not concede a goal. So it was quite interesting, the team who scored the least goals and the team who has conceded the least goals at the moment in this Premier League season. As we're coming up against Aston Villa in the next game of today's episode, and for all you guys that are probably wondering, heading into a game against Aston Villa is going to be easy work. It's light work. Aston Villa, in real life, are really suffering relegation. You guys know, in real life, in the Premier League, Aston Villa, it's really all over for them. They'll be getting relegated. You guys can see for this game, they're starting a 4-4-1-1 formation. Really a 4-2-3-1, you can also say, as Ayew will be starting as the striker. Surprising Ayew. Really a winger, in my opinion, as Kurt Zouma, he'll be making his debut for Leicester City. A fee of £11.5 million. Welcome to Leicester City, Kurt Zouma. Let's see what he can do for the club. As in the 4th minute, Aston Villa get on the attack as they actually win themselves a free kick. And this free kick is actually in dangerous territory. It's Huth who will be playing alongside Kurt Zouma on his debut. So you guys can see in the 5th minute, Aston Villa do have a free kick. Ayew is actually going to step up to take this free kick. And it's actually going to be Ayew who's going to put the ball into the back of the net. That is a fantastic free kick from Jordan Ayew. And in the 5th minute, it's Leicester City 0, Aston Villa 1, and things went bad to worst in the 18th minute as Aston Villa yet again on the attack, and Ayew gets taken down. This man is looking so dangerous after 19 minutes, and the player who did take him down was Kurt Zouma, and that is a very disappointing start to his Leicester City career. Kurt Zouma giving away a penalty, and you guys did see from that replay, that looked like a dive to me. You guys can let me know in the comment section, but in my opinion, that was a dive. Zouma went with the tackle, didn't collect the play at all, didn't collect Ayew at all. It was when Zouma, after he went for the tackle, and the player wasn't even near Zouma, that is when he went down, which was quite interesting. And in my opinion, that shouldn't have been a penalty. It's now Leicester City 0, Aston Villa 2, as Scott Sinclair does sink that penalty. As in the 43rd minute, a ball gets played through to Pereira. Can Pereira get ourselves back into this game? He's had a quite impressive start to this Premier League season. Yes, he can. Pereira with the goal. And in the 45th minute, it's Leicester City 1, Aston Villa 2. We're back into this game. Can we head into the second half, build ourselves some confidence, go into the second half, pick up 2 goals, pick ourselves up the win? That would be a fantastic win. Imagine that, guys, from 1-0 down, from 2-0 down, sorry. And picking up the win 3-2 as Pereira picks up the goal. He's on loan from Manchester United. From that, Aston Villa have got a have got kickoff. You guys can see that they're passing the ball around. It's a fantastic ball there from their winger to play it, to switch that one all the way wide. As we're actually going to lose the ball in the midfield, as Scott Sinclair is on the ball down the wing. It's Sinclair who continues his run, actually tries to cross it in. We try and clear it out. We don't do so successfully. Still on the ball is Sinclair. He receives it yet again. Sinclair still on the ball, crosses it in. Header goes into the back of the net. And the 45th minute, going into half-time, Leicester City 1, Aston Villa 3 from the neutral. That's a 4-goal first half, but it's a 3-1 first half deficit that we're going into in the second half in the 51st minute. We had a shot there, but Guzan pulls off a save. We just could not get any momentum in this game. After we scored that goal with Pereira, bang, Aston Villa scored. That really did sum up our game. And the 53rd minute, Kramaric with the shot, and yet again, that shot didn't go on target, but resulting in that we have another corner. We're not giving up hope. Could we get a goal back? I actually went with the short corner here, as the short corner goes to Pereira. Pereira, who's on the ball, plays it to Jamie Vardy. Jamie Vardy goes inside the area, takes a shot, and Jamie Vardy's shot does go wide of the goal. And at full time, it's going to end Leicester City 1, Aston Villa 3. Yes, we cop a loss against Aston Villa 3-1. That is one of the most shocking and most disappointing defeats that I've ever experienced in career mode. We had our chances, to be honest, but Aston Villa, they put theirs into the back of the net. We didn't play too well, in my opinion, as we will be having a squad report before we end off today's third episode of the Leicester City career mode. So we had a win against Bournemouth, 2-0 win, and then that disappointing loss against Aston Villa. Sadly, a 3-1 loss to Aston Villa. We really have to hit back in the next episode, episode number 4 of the Leicester City career mode will be coming out tomorrow, this exact same time. Guys, if you did enjoy this video and you are excited for me to continue this series, really your support really does drive my motivation to continue this series. So go ahead and drop a like rating on the video. Like I did say, 500 likes. Could we hit 500 likes again? Drop a comment down below that I could respond to, and make sure you go ahead and click that subscribe button if you are new around here. Catch up on any videos they may have missed from me, whether that's from other series or the first 2 episodes from this series. Follow me on social media. The link is down below in the description. Like I did say, like, comment, subscribe. You guys can see the squad report, how the players are developing. Pereira's already gone up by a couple of overalls, which is just insane. This man is developing so at a fast, rapid rate. Will I sign him at the beginning of season number 2? We're going to have to see how season 1 does pan out for the rest of the season. So like I did say, guys, I'll see you all on my next video.